Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. And I had a busy morning this morning working in my studio. So I'm pretty tired. But I had my lunch and I rested for a while. And then I also came back and then had half a cookie. So I'm hoping that gives me a little bit of some energy. And then I also realized I don't have to do a long video, but I was really excited to get down into my studio and do some playing. And so I thought that I would go ahead and do that. I'm trying to find the middle of this signature. It's I don't know where it is. Took me a minute, but I did find it. And we're just going to take out the holes. Actually, yeah, it's fine either way. I just want some book page, and I figured if I could take it out from the signature, then I wouldn't be. And then, well, this book's not one that's strong enough to come back and do that with to turn into an altered book anyway. Plus, it doesn't have a cover, so I just use this for the pages. So I don't know why it matters. It really doesn't, because I'm going to cut these pages down anyway. So I don't know why. I don't know. That's, like I said, I'm tired. My brain's not quite working full capacity. Is my brain ever working full capacity? Probably not. I don't know what this book seems to be like about several different things. What did it say it was? As long as there's no bad words. Pictorial Miscellany for the Family Circus, edited by Mark Forrester. 1855, Boston. So, I mean, it shouldn't have any bad words in it, 1855. But I had some, I think they were about this size on my desk when I made some little clusters last week. I don't even know where I put those pieces, or I'd show you. And I had this box here with a lot of Your Creative Studio things. And I've also got some things from Took's Craft Table. And some things just from Amazon. So I thought I would kind of do that again and see, and I might even add in, I've got my leaves, whoops, too, in case I want to do something with those. So, do I sound tired? I feel tired. So, I feel so tired. Oh, I'm going to start just by taking off this edge piece, which I will try to save for backing, so you can, like Gail does, when you back the back of your tags with the lines, with the strips. And I think even Rachel, Roxy Creation, has done something similar recently as well. So I'm going to hold on to the edges for that. Put them in a little container. And then I don't care which way these go. So I think I am going to just go ahead and, whoops, get this one just with the words. So any book will do. It doesn't have to be a book from the 1800s. It could be anything at all. So just kind of, and what size are these? I mean, they're different sizes. They're not exact. What I'm cutting right now is, get a ruler that I can actually see the things on, is about, give or take, 3 3/4 by 2 1/4, a little, almost 2 1/2. I mean, maybe about the size of an ATC, bigger, smaller, doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. You can have some be fatter. See this one? Maybe I'll do a little bit fatter, and this one, maybe I will cut in half so that it's smaller. But yeah, that's not the important part. I just missed the trash completely. Especially since I've got different sizes. So I've got like this size here, which is bigger. So these are the ones that seem to work really nicely with this. And I don't center, although, centering's not bad. All right, I think I want it more with this size, works better. I think it does help to be a little bit smaller with that size. But I also have these small ones, which could be fun with these smaller ones. Ooh, this is fun. These are Think Vellum, these ones. Ooh, and an owl, that'd be, okay, I don't want this one because I want to play with the leaves, right? That's trash. Okay. Oh, my trash is too far underneath my desk. All right, let's see what we have. Butterflies. Okay, we don't really care if they come apart. They're going to come apart. Rocks. More moths and whatnot. It looks like maybe magnolia. Oh, here. This one with the grapevine makes me, because it's, I don't know. It could be more fallish. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Here's the thing. There's orange on this side, so I'd want the orange to be more on that side, maybe. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe that's too... Maybe I want a different one. I don't know. We don't need to stress about that. Definitely not. I do really like these leaves, though. They are fun. They are fun. I also have these flowers. Tawny. Don't know what that means. They look like there's some deadish flowers, or rust-colored anyway. I think these were in a set that I got on Amazon of just different scraps and whatnot. But I think they could be fun to use at this moment in time. Oh my goodness. Unless they get... This is why Gail complains when she has to open things with the sticky stuff, because it's a big pain. If it gets stuck on everything. Oh my goodness. Totally gets stuck on everything. All right, what else do we have here? We've got some fall colors, that's for sure. Gosh, my voice sounds so tired. I worked for I came down between 8 and 8:30, and I didn't go up until sometime between 1 and 1:30. So it was several hours. It was a long, but I got so much done. I felt really good about it. So, you know, that's good. Oh, these are bigger pieces. Let's squirrel them in it. Ooh, blue, pink, and blue, pink. Ooh, that one's kind of cute. I'm thinking that these might kind of work with the bigger ones, even if I want to tear them down a little bit. Well, his feet are already gone, so taking a little bit off the bottom, taking off a little bit more feet's not going to really hurt him. Don't know if I'll... Oh, the little ones I'm definitely not saving, but that's okay. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm not going to worry about those. If they work on something, they work on something. So I don't necessarily like that one. What do we have? We've got some music, got some maps. We have all kinds of stuff. That's the thing. I'm just trying to use some of what I've got. It felt so natural the other day when I was on hold and doing this. And now it just feels forced. Why? Why does it feel forced? I don't know. I still want to play. Don't get me wrong. That's kind of cool. Yeah, sometimes you just have to wait for things to fall out. And then, you know, you'd be like, yep, that was it. That's what I needed. I have some of these. I do. I think that she has also done your creative studio, potentially. Let's see. These were from Took's Craft Table. Ooh, a bee. Buzz, buzz. Oh, is my package here? Ooh, this is fun. Just a little piece of, I think it's tea paper, and it's got a little thing there. Ooh, there's another one. I don't want to use them all because I want to keep that idea. Best friends, laugh out loud. And that looks like it's like a stamp or whatever. Oh yeah, I definitely prefer that one. Oh, that could be fun. Cinnamon gel. but it's similar colors to that. This one's just polka dots, which is kind of fun. Could be something to do on there with something. Ooh. All right, maybe we should start with one. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to do with the little papers was to give them a little ink around the edges, because the pieces that I was using the other day, that is what they had. They had some ink around the edges, and which is that why I think I was like, ooh, I want to just. They were just a nice base to start with, so you might want to even just go through and cut some papers and ink the edges and just keep them in a little container on your desk with some other, not on your desk, but maybe near your desk. I don't know how big your desk is. Maybe having extra stuff like that on your desk is just too overwhelming. That's okay. You don't have to do it. I kind of like the idea of having some scraps right near my desk so that when I'm in the mood, I can just go ahead and just play and ink things up, have some different things. This is just right color. I might want to find something blue because it's got the blue in there too, maybe. So that has more to do with the color, which is why I chose that. And it doesn't have to be a million pieces either. It can even just be that. Let's see. All right, so glue would be nice. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. So much for just doing this for like 10 minutes. It's already been way more, hasn't it? Not way more. It's been 12 minutes. I'm acting like it's been like 100. It's just been 12 minutes. But I just wanted to do a little bit of play. Doesn't mean that I had to record, but I thought, you know, it might be nice to record. I know it's not getting a ton of glue in there, but I also don't mind if it doesn't glue down all the way, because maybe I'll find something I want to have tuck in there. Also, since I'm using the Fairly Arts glue, I have, so you can see I came over here, so nothing is lined up, which is a nice aesthetic. Let's see, what else do we have in here? These little strips of labels and whatnot. Little house, little stamp. Oh, that's really cute. That's on, it's just a stamp. No, it's more than just a stamp. What is it? It's a piece of piano paper that I think has some tracing paper glued to the back, maybe, which made it more, less fragile. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. So that's an idea. Slickers. Looks like Marilyn. Let's see, guess what? Nope, not quite. Some stamps. And that. And piece from a book page. That's cute too. So those are lots of ideas. Just lots of little things to have on hand. And what else do we have here? Ooh, we have another one. Oh, see, I have one of these. Mine's a little bit, oh, it's about that size, I think. It's kind of what's in there. Let's see. Sunday, no. That color, not necessarily. Two, what's that, pepperoni pizza? You know, I don't have to keep those. When am I going to use them? That's the thing. And if I am going to ever use them, how am I going to find them? See what I need? See what I mean? All right. Oh, wait, there's some more things in here. I was going to say I needed some more things, and I was going to go get my layering bits, but I don't necessarily need them. All right. That might go with that. Ooh, I don't hate that. It's a little darker than that green. But interesting just the same. And that might work over there. And this goes to one of the boys' games, which I don't even know if we still have it, but I'm just going to hold on to it. Just in case. That one. Oh, maybe with the owl. Oh, is that the right? Oh, maybe this color works better over there. Might not matter. Maybe that's one here. Just little bits that are just, when I find them, I just throw them over there. I don't always know where they came from or whence they go. That's not quite the right blue. See, just little pieces that just came from wherever. I could work on that. It's got the blue. I'd rather use that. I don't know, I kind of like this. Maybe off to the side there. We'll just ignore that blue. We'll just pretend that blue is somewhere close to that and that green is somewhere close to that. And that just, don't know why that works for my brain, but it does. This has like a little bit of purpley on it. Nothing here has purple. Okay. Oh, oh sorry, you can't. I'm just hiding it from you, aren't I? Okay. So, I do like this on here. I think I don't really need to ink the edges. It just seems like there's a light color. Flowers in bloom. Oh, there's one more little thing in there. I probably won't put those back in the little glassine bag just because they're too hard to find in there. I just have my little clear container to use for that. I'm just having trouble finding that. Yeah, I think there was a little white edge on here. This is helping. It's helping. All right. And then we still have those lines showing back there. So that works for me. And then that can go, I figure if I have a bunch of these done ahead of time, then I'd be able to kind of match them up with like a piece of unfinished ephemera. Like, that's a little small for that. All right, we want a smaller, actually, that could work. See, so you just have a little cluster here and you just put it on there. And then if you wanted to go ahead and, is that the right blue? Where's the other blue one? Didn't I have another blue one earlier? That could even work, maybe. It's not quite the same blue as that, but that's okay. Hey, where'd that memorandum go? I know it was purple, but this almost looks purple. You know what I mean? And I think there's blue around the edge there. I don't know, that's a possibility. Thought I had another blue one here. Oh yeah, that one. Maybe. But this blue kind of goes with that blue up there. And there's burgundy in the background. And yellow, which is in here. See, it actually works kind of nice. I don't hate that. And then this blue is like in between this blue and this blue. Yep, I think that it might have to go on there. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if we make these little clusters, then we can find just the right place for it to go. I mean, we don't have to find the perfect place. There is no perfect, but we can find a good place. I need a glue that is easier. It hurts. That's all I'm saying. I won't go on about it, but I will say squeezing the glue bottle is not a lovely feeling. All right, I think I am going to put that memorandum on there. I don't know why I like it, but I do. Did I forget to ink it? Does it have to be inked? Not really. Do I want to? Kind of. It's fine. I just kind of wanted to balance the heaviness down there and just have something up there, I guess. Maybe. Is this the right width for this, or is it too wide? It's just almost too wide. It's this piece here that makes it a little bit on the wide side. Take a walk on the wide side. Wish this was just a tiny bit wider. All right, I know it's 2.5 inches. Do I want to cut off that much of this? I don't know if I do. 2.5. See, it takes that right to the edge. I don't know that I like that. But I can maybe live with it. Oh my goodness. Just to get it in there. It's just a fun top. You don't have to have this punch, but I don't regret getting it. Let's just say that. I do regret cutting that to that point though. That's okay. It's not horrible. Could I do something to fix it? I mean, maybe. Just to have something else poking out of there. Potentially. Oh, actually, I think what I'll do is cut this down with scissors that I can't find. I mean, I can. They're right in front of me. And ink it. Ink it. Just ink it. And just kind of tuck it behind there. Yeah, already that is better in my eyes. It's just, to me, it's better. Maybe it's not for you, but for my eyeballs, I like it better. So, I was sad that I cut off the edge because of how that looked, but then I made it work just by adding a little piece. The dogs are barking. See? I like things sticking off, so I'm good with that. So, there we go. I made one whole tag in 21 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This one next, we were working on this. Do we have a base that's big enough for this? I don't know. Are we worried about it? Not really. I mean, we could kind of, I think I might do that because I don't want to cut, I want some of that thing in the background to show a little bit. Man, that dog's all yappy. I don't think it's, what's his name? I don't know whose dog it is. I always tell Mike, I said, if I start hearing, oh, I can't even think of his name, but the dog right across the street, if I hear him a lot, which that might be him, but he just might be outside and barking because sometimes that's what he does. That I worry that the wife over there might be having issues because that's her dog. And that's one of the neighbors where we get our bi-weekly ambulance come to. It does feel like that sometimes, you know. That we have kind of like every other week there's an ambulance. Sometimes it's for the people directly across the street, and sometimes it's the people that are next to them, and occasionally it could even be for the piece of people to the left of us, because it's an old neighborhood and there's old people living in this old neighborhood. I'm even old. I mean, I feel old. I'm not as old as them. Well, no, Glenda's a little older than me, but do we want that in front or behind? Maybe behind there. Yeah, I like that. That's one reason that I kind of don't glue all the way to the edge. I really don't even mind if that sticks off just a little bit. And then I'm going to put, which side do I want? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. She must have been using a multicolored. It goes light to dark, but it doesn't, you know. So this must have been one of those threads that changes color. I feel like something else. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I don't know. It's kind of dark, although we have some black in the background. So it's not terrible. It's not terribly, terribly, terrible. That's, oh, I was going to say it's kind of pink, but it's got like enough of a hue that it could work. Maybe not. Maybe not. just kind of want this little scrap, I think. I just wanted a little something. I didn't know what. But then I pulled out this little scrap, and that seemed to be a good thing. So I like this not gluing the whole thing down, because maybe you'll want to stick something under there that you just don't know yet what it is. 35 cents. I hope that this little birdie is more than 35 cents. I mean, when does it become too much? How much is that birdie in the window? Apparently 35 cents. Nope, he's not. Okay. Anything else? Well, this is good. This is good enough for dunsies. All right, so good. We got two. That one went much faster. All right, now the next one. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, we've got some burgundy and some green. And it's not super, I was going to say it's not super huge, but it's not quite the right green though. It's not terrible. That green works. All right, let's try again. Nope, not that. Okay. Maybe there's not one in here. Might have to go back to the box and see. And that could work with that yellow. So that's a possibility. I have like so many unfinished ephemera in a box. And I've just like, I pared it down to being just in a box too. Does that make sense? That probably makes no sense whatsoever. All right, I'm going to tear this piece down so that we see more of the background. And we've got the bee. This might work. That could work. Anything else in here we like? I mean, that could work too, but... no. Okay, so I think this one. And I want to make sure that I have... I think we can also tear this and ink it. Ink it. Just ink it. Do, 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 do. What's the sunflower state? Kansas? Oh, that's... oh my goodness. I did not realize that. All right, so my friend was living in Virginia for a long time, and she loved cardinals. Also, she lived on Cardinal Drive, so that's part of it too. But cardinal is also the state bird. And then she moved to Kansas, and she loved sunflowers. And I did not realize it was because it was, I don't know if it is because, but there does seem to be some sort of correlation there, I think. All right, I don't mind. All right, I need, this is a little bit tall. Let's shorten it. Do I need, no, I don't mind. I don't mind that it's torn, straight. I'm okay with that. I don't think this needs to be quite as tall either. How did I never notice that before? Oh, because I didn't know that the state bird for Kansas was, that's why I never noticed it before. Now, you don't have to cover the whole background, but apparently I like to. Not always. But if it's a collage, then, you know, the collage is just there as background. It doesn't have to be, it's just there. It assists with the final outcome. Like, it assists right now in the final outcome by being the color I want. So there's that. And I didn't want another. All right, I didn't want this join to show, so I made sure I went over enough to cover that. All right, and I think I will go ahead and put best quality down first. Do I want it there? I don't know, something. I don't want it in the middle, that's for sure. No, I think that's kind of where I want it. Did I ink it? No, maybe that's why I'm not liking it right this second. It needed something. Also, it's file folder is what it is. It's just the glue stick wasn't cutting it. Or wasn't sticking it. Guess you wouldn't want your glue stick to cut anything. All right, and we have this flower. Is it going to be a bear? Wasn't too terrible. I just needed to pull from the front, not from the back. All right, are we just going to let whatever happens happen? I don't know. We might have to because we might not be able to get that back up. Oh, we can. Okay. S quality. It's no longer the best. It's just the est. I don't know the inking this is going to do anything, but... And I'm going to have it stick off the side because that's what we're doing today. So if you came for a very high, exciting, really high energy video, sorry, you didn't get that today. Sometimes you do, but not today. Because like I said, I spent a lot of time in my studio today, but then I wanted to play. And the best way for me to do that was just a little bit, not go overboard. So there we go, 3. Do we do 3 and under 30? Kind of. Hey, if I just do the 3, we can consider this 3 and under 30. There we go. It's 3 tags and under 30 minutes because I was just talking in the first minute, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure there's a minute of humming and hawing we could take out of there. I'm counting it. All right, so doing little clusters that we can then put on tags that we have already made because I don't know about you guys, but I have lots already made. And I hope you guys have a delightful day. And also, do I want to put this on here? I don't know. It's just a lot of pink right there, isn't it? All right. That's not what I want, though. Maybe I just want the 35 cents. But maybe I don't. We're not going to worry about it because we're done. We need to be done because it's been the 30 minutes. All right. I hope you guys have a delightful day. Stop trying to put that on there. Love you guys. Bye. Didn't you say I forgot the bee? I knew it was missing something. Do we want to put... No, I don't want him up there. I still think I like him down here. All right. We're adding the bee. The bee did not get forgotten. I know you thought this was over. But then I started cleaning up without you guys, which was kind of funny because sometimes I need the video on to start cleaning, but I was actually starting to clean my desk off without that. And I was pretty impressed with myself. I know, it doesn't take much. I'm going to try to keep those things that I had together, keep them kind of together for next time. Not that they have to be. Also, I like this idea I took because piano roll tends to be... I'm trying to think if that's... It might even just be tape, but it's clear, but it's not sticky on this side. So I think it doesn't feel like vellum. I don't know, maybe she'll know. Maybe she'll say in the comments. Look in the comments to see if Took's Craft Table says what she put on the piano roll. If it was even her that did it. But it could have been. Because piano roll tends to be pretty fragile. And so, having something to back it with so that you can have it be more useful and user-friendly is a nice idea. I like it. I'm going to do it. I've got piano roll. I don't need to say that. I've got plenty of packaging for stuff. But I am going to put that in there because I might want to decorate a bag sometime. Well, now these are out of the book. So these are going to go in... I don't know where they're going to go. Actually, I might just go ahead and tear them down and put them in there real quick. But this goes back over here on the shelf. Oh, it fit when I took it out. Now it doesn't want to fit. Well, it's just going to go on top. That goes back in the box of still to do. These will go in the finished ephemera after I take a picture of them for the thumbnail. The rulers go in with the rulers. I'm just keeping these leaves over here with the printers for now. This goes over here. So does this. Actually, I'm going to stick it in there. And, oh, that goes back in there. And then this, I just kind of keep on my desk. Or keep near my desk anyway, because it's just little pieces that I want to use up. And having them close by will make it easier to use them up. Oh, crumbs. Sorry. Oh, The scissors were telling me that they did not get put away. Like my little duck. We used to move the ducks around, so, and then when somebody found it, they'd move it again for the next person to find. Just a silly little thing we do in our house for whatever reason. So yeah. All right. I hope you guys have a delightful day. And there we go. Love you guys. Bye.